I'm gonna be anyone. Some of you do, some of you don't. But my Instagram is Brax Comedy, BRAX Comedy. I love that. That's so funny. Amazing. Like, thank you. So tonight I'm gonna be posting all the comedians in my story. So if you want to follow us, you know we're all out here trying to make a living doing art. So thank you so much. And the next comedian, another good friend of mine, came all the way from I don't even know Broward because you were in Delray. Is that Palm Beach or Broward?
That's Palm Beach County.
Palm Beach County. Also used to perform all over Texas. Please give a warm welcome to Giovanni Neal.
All right, give it up for Brad. Yeah, what's up, little Brittany? I got one question. Where's Big Brittany? Is she dancing in front of a camera in some weird room? I don't know. So it's good to be in Miami. I love coming down to Brickell. I hate driving down to Brickell. Anybody else? It's like a fucking video game. And I ain't played video games in a decade, you know? So it's like, you know, you're exiting to come to Brickell and the exits are all misnumbered. There's like 2C, that's where you gotta exit Brickell, but there's like a 1A before that, and I don't understand the order. Then you exit and you come down and there's like runners, there's people on mopeds. And you know, it's like a video game because if you run someone over, you can still make it to your destination and do comedy. So that's what happened. I love coming down to Miami to do comedy. My most memorable moments, I got invited to 2 shows I wouldn't normally be invited to, right? 2 spaces, a country club and a private residence on Miami Beach. It was a fun night. But, you know, I was only invited because I was working. I was doing comedy. And, you know, obviously they didn't invite me in the first place because I'm poor. So I leaked oil all over their driveways. Just to give them a little taste of poverty. I stole a lamb chop and threw it in their driveway. You know? I don't know. It was fun. I drive all over Florida doing these shows, and it reminds me a lot of college. I used to drive around town looking for dick. And it would end the same way, y'all. Me with the black stick in my hand, and people laughing at me with the ambulance going off. And if you didn't get that joke, basically I was bad at blowjobs at first. The first time I ever gave a blowjob, I sucked it like a thumb, and he laughed at me. Nobody else, no other girls. Alright, y'all just knew right off the bat. I mean, sucking thumbs was my only frame of reference up until then, so that's why I did that, and he laughed. So I became a comedian because I give silly blowjobs, you know? But I learned how to give a mean blowjob. Y'all want to know how to give a mean blowjob? Yeah. Okay, this will be just for you, because nobody else, because everybody else is lesbians or men. First, if you want to give a mean blowjob, you grab onto their dick like you are afraid, okay? Like you are on a roller coaster that is going downhill. The dick is the rail. Hold on to it for dear life, okay? And then, as ladies, we've been taught to cup the balls. Do not do that for a mean blowjob. You grab those 2. Like they are stress balls. And like you're a stripper and it is a dry town, you know? An air control operator during 9/11. You got everything tight. And then, guys, are y'all hard? And then you just ram the dick down your throat like you're trying to sober up. Because honestly, you probably should if you're giving blowjobs, you know? Alright. So, my name is Giovanni. My name is Giovanni. And I know what you're thinking. Like, I asked my parents Why? Why would you give me an Italian man's name? They were like, Giovanni, it is a man's world. We want you and your sisters to be able to get jobs. I was like, wow, that's very woke, progressive. But did you think we wanted to work at a pizzeria? Because y'all, me and my sisters, Mario and Luigi, we can't even cook spaghetti. I'll burn up a frozen pizza if you let me, you know? I don't deserve this name. No. But in ways, like, I do deserve this name because, like an Italian man, I am very aggressive. I like meatballs with a little ricotta. I can grow a beard. I'm very hairy, like an Italian man, so Giovanni's kind of appropriate, you know what I mean? I don't know. I got to do comedy in Fort Walton Beach. Anybody down here know where that's at? It's in the Panhandle. Yeah, it was beautiful, right? They had white sand beaches, a boardwalk. I went to that boardwalk 3 times in one day. And I thought to myself, like, I could live here in Fort Walton Beach. But I really couldn't because they didn't even let me bring my boyfriend to the boardwalk. Y'all, they don't allow dogs on the beach. So, to leave my boyfriend at home, you know? Me and my dog is like my boyfriend. He only hangs around if I keep rubbing on him. You know? If I stop rubbing on him, he gets shifty and leaves the room. Nobody else's boyfriend did that? Okay. He'll eat anything, even if it's been on the street. And that's how we met. But I don't like him to do it anymore, you know? I'm actually poly. I have a cat boyfriend too. But the cat, he's toxic as fuck, y'all. He forces me to give him affection. If he was a human boy, he'd be in jail. He's a cat, so I do it, you know? He loves this one move where I grab his head real tight like this, and I just stroke it over and over again, and he makes me do it. And I realize I'm giving a reluctant hand job. But to my cat, there's like no dick, just pussy in my future tonight. So I just keep going, and then he bites me. So I slap him, and he licks me until I fall asleep. And I realized to myself, I just got meow-tooed by Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. And then the dog realizes I'm giving out rubs, and he comes over and he wants more. Makes me give him more. And then I'm having a reluctant threesome. It's just too much with the pets. I can't have a boyfriend. I can't be giving affection to 3 guys. You know what I mean? Alright. That's a little bit, you know, I just added that. But yeah, like she said, like they said, I am from Delray. Delray Beach, Florida. Anybody know where that's at? Yeah. I just moved there, and you know what baffles me about Delray is the wealth inequality. I bet Miami can relate, right? In Delray, you have like a mini mansion and then a rehab. A mini mansion and then a rehab. I don't live in no mini mansion, I'll tell you right now. And all the mini mansions, they have sidewalks. But not everybody else. It's so weird. It's like when I walk my dog, it's like a Shel Silverstein book. You know where the sidewalk ends? Okay. Some of y'all got that reference. And then all the people who are in the mini mansions, they have golf carts that they drive around. Do they do that down here in Miami? Yeah? She looks traumatized from it. I hate them too, okay? They drive around Delray in their golf carts, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. So now when I walk my dog, you know, to the end of the sidewalk, I just carry a golf club. You know, that's my own little poor people flex, I guess. I don't know. I like Delray. So there's no people dating tonight. That's crazy. Not a one couple. It's okay, I understand. I mean, dating's hard for me too. I think my issue is that I'm dating men. Yeah. It's hard to find love when you date them, trust me. I have an awesome lesbian personality, I've been told. But unfortunately, I identify as straight. I'm like Rosie O'Donnell out here in these streets. But I'm like a handmaid's tale in the sheets. Like when the wife holds me down, you know? Okay, y'all, I can't believe y'all haven't seen Handmaid's Tale, so y'all would have got that if y'all had seen that. But, I don't know why it's so hard. I'm a good catch. I can cook, clean, got the wop. I just hate yielding to male authority. Like, I'll cook you dinner, but it's gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna make you a small plate and I'll call you names the whole time. I'll clean up, but it's just gonna be my stuff. You grown. Pick your own shit up, you know? Thank you. So, I used to do the online dating. Like, I started online dating when it started. That's how old I am. Yeah, the inception of online dating, I was on there. So I've been off for years. I mean, I just had horrible dates. You know, I went out with this one man who's always bragging about his big dick. He was, and then he dumped me because I wasn't a Christian. Thank you. I was like, you always talking about your big dick, but I'm not a Christian? Okay. He sent me an hour-long sermon on YouTube. And I was like, why? What's the context? He's like, I want you to see the glory of God. I was like, oh, is that what you call that big dick? I'd like to see it too. Why are we breaking up? And then I went out with this guy. He was very nice. I gave him a second date. But on the second date, I got some red flags. He told me that he realized he enjoyed being a father when he was babying his daughter. Yo, his daughter was 23. Like, I know, it was a red flag. So he walked me to my car and he's like, oh, you know, I proposed to my last wife on our third date. This was our second date. He's like, are you gonna go out with me again? And I was like, no. I don't need a green card, sir. I'm American. Thank you. So I didn't go out with him again. Then I got into like, do y'all know what BDSM is? Watch The Handmaid's Tale, you'll figure it out. But a BDSM relationship with this guy by text, and he was like a white man. He asked me if I was gonna call him master. Thank you. I was like, boy, your name is Toby. That did not last. I had to give up online dating after Mr. Patel. Y'all, Mr. Patel had a heart attack on our date. He did. I didn't even call 911 because, like, I thought he was faking. He had a heart on, too. So I jacked him off like a good Samaritan, I thought I was being, but he died. I was charged with manslaughter. They said I beat him to death. So I'm actually not allowed back online to date anymore. After that, sucks. So I bet y'all thought I was black. What you laughing at? No, I'm black. I ain't black. You're supposed to be laughing. Don't let me stop you. But I'm culturally white. It happens if you grew up in the suburbs. They don't teach you black history or how to dance. They teach you yoga, how to hate minorities. You know it. I'm very flexible, and I stormed the Capitol on January 6th. So, you know I'm lying. You used to know black ladies at the Capitol on January 6th. I don't know. Okay, I'll do a couple more and I'll get out of here. Has anybody ever used a bidet? Yeah, it's bougie brickle, I guess. I used my first bidet a couple of weeks ago at my friend's house. And before I used it, I said, are there any instructions I should know? She was like, no, it's self-explanatory. You know, I went in and I pressed the first button that I saw. I had anal sex for the first time. No, she should have explained that shit. But then I pressed that second button, hit my girl. I pressed it over and over and over again, and now I have a bidet. I don't even use that rose anymore. It's great. Alright. Public service announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, are you fingering your man's butt? You should be. Yes, it's 2023. That is where his G-spot is. I have a hard and fast rule though, like I will only finger my man's butt if he can find my G-spot. So I haven't done it just yet. I just tell him to go use the bidet because it will find his G-spot. Alright, thank you guys. Give it up for Brett.